keep it.
Have you guys ever had it where you try to be nice? You try to be respectful. And you try to bite your tongue. You try to be an adult, right? You try to say, alright, you fucked up. Here's your punishment. Take it. I'm not getting involved, right? So there's a controversy sweeping Twitter, from what I've seen. Ooh, it infuriated me, this... Twitter scams, alright? Let's just start with that. Twitter scams, boys. Got him! And, you know, I tried to be nice. So at first, I was going to black out his name. I was going to turn his name off. I was going to make sure that nobody could know who he is or any of that stuff. And I was a little pissed. I decided that I'm not going to do that. I'm going to rip him a new asshole live. He hasn't blocked me on Twitter. This will be perfect. You guys know I have a problem with scammers. You guys know that I don't like trolls. I don't like people who use people, and I don't like that kind of stuff, right? Well, what about people who inherently, like bluntly, use people for money? And I don't mean like, hey bro, I'll get you back, hook me up with that 20. I mean like, I'm going to lie about something having cancer. Can you give me money? Let's start with this, okay? This picture was tweeted out by this guy. Okay, and if you guys don't believe me, alright, look at that. There is his Twitter, his live Twitter feed. That shit is pinned to the top. And it says, sorry, I'm very upset about this. Attention, so I recently found out that my cat has a tumor and it needs to be removed, and I need a little bit of money. I need a little help paying for the surgery. I only need $147 left. Pause. He promises to hook people up with an invite to a giveaway, which is probably fake as well. And what gets me, though, is I only need $154 more. $147 more. What surgery only needs... Do you know that we have our dog, you guys remember, her tail got cut a little bit at the end, there's a bone exposed. They wanted, what, $1,700 just to chop it down, and then another, like, $1,500 to rewrap and seal it and everything, so it would be like $3,000. You're telling me this dude came up with almost $3,000 but couldn't come up with the last $147? Now people get confused. They're like, well, he's got a really exact number. That's why it's real. No, he put an exact number so you'd think it's real. And he uses this picture. Okay? Reminding you, he used retweeters to promote this. Retweeters that I use. And this offended me. Because they're real people. Take the Xbox stuff. Exactly! If you have an Xbox One or a PS4, you're willing to not sell that, but you're willing to give it away? Let's leave this open. Let's open the pictures. This is that. Okay? Now, mind you, these are screenshots from my phone because I wanted to make a YouTube video, but she pretty much told me no and then told me to do it live. This is his original tweet. I screenshot it. It's kind of got the timestamp. You can almost see it, July 24th, 2016 at, I think that's 8:48 p.m. Okay? This is what I Googled, cat stomach cancer. If you look almost at the bottom, that is the exact picture, but it's got a fucking... Hold on. Right there. Right fucking there. It's got a fucking name stamp on it. It's got a watermark. Are you kidding? It's in the first page. Dude. Now, a lot of people are like, well, why did you Google this out? Are you a cynic? Are you an asshole? No, I've seen this before. I think I've seen 4 different Twitter accounts using the same scam, okay? The same picture using retweeters. So, YT Grow, pay attention. WSG Esports, pay attention. Do not retweet these. They're fake. So anyways, there's that. Okay, now you'd think, after being called out that hard, he'd let it go. Correct? No. So I say, okay, well, how about this? How about this article posted in 2014 with your fucking cat's picture on it? Are you fucking kidding? And you guys may think like, oh, well, you should have told him that you found all this. He would have taken it down. But wait, there's more. See, I would have loved for that to be the end of it. I would have loved to say he took it down because I yelled at him and he knew what he did was wrong. That's not what happened. Okay, that's not what happened at all. To start it off, there's this one. This is, I had tweeted at him And I had said, hey, you should probably turn DMs on if you want people to DM you about giving you money. He didn't know I knew. Nothing. He says, what? I said, you should probably take down that post. He said, why? I said, it's fake. He goes, you gotta be kidding me, right? Okay. So far, kid's gonna deny it like most kids would. And I said, posted in 2014 with your cat's picture, some time machine they must have. Because they must have come forward to 2016 and downloaded that picture. I don't care if it's a bad paper, they still had this 2 years before he used it. And I said, you posted this, you just posted this, that article was from 2 years ago. And he said that's his cat, by the way. He told me that's his cat in that article. And I said, you posted this just now. That article was from 2 years ago. Also, the title even says the cat didn't have cancer or a tumor. And this is where the title is. I said, cat thought to have a giant tumor, turned out had fur balls in stomach the size of 2 cricket balls. I told him the title. So I said, please don't make this worse for yourself. Just take it down. Stop trying to get money from innocent people, dude. I'm not being rude. I'm telling him. And he goes, if you think it's fake, move on. Pretty much saying, like, I'm going to leave up my scam. You can go do you. And I was like, he goes, why would I run a giveaway then? I said, also fake probably, dude. It's sad. Just go on, take it down. For real, I've already been showing people the article, which I was trying to get a hold of DNR Retweets, one of the retweeters who retweeted this. And I said this article to people and showing them the truth. And he said, well, I've already got $94 of the needed $147, so I don't care. Well, thanks, man. I just hit $150. And I said, well, I'll be notifying the police because this is fraud and theft to see if that would click in this fucking dome. And he literally laughed at me and stopped replying. I didn't want to. Okay? I didn't want to release his name. You can ask my girlfriend. I took the high road at first. I was like, I'm going to black out his name, black out his Twitter, black out his picture. I was going to block him off and tell you guys that somebody on Twitter and some people on Twitter are using this. Because he attempted to attack me in the DMs about how it's real and how I'm, like trying to call him out. And other people tweeted at him. This kid literally says, sad that this is fake. He's not thanking anybody on Twitter. Like, if you look, he's not thanking anybody. He's not tweeting out that he has the money. He's not doing anything. He hasn't even... I scrolled through his whole media file. Not one picture of a cat, guys. If you don't believe me, go look. Not one picture of a cat. But suddenly your cat has cancer and you're using a picture from a fraudulent website from 2 years ago? What's wrong with you? Fuck. And so after all of this, people know it's fake. And apparently people are still giving this kid money. Whether I believe that or not, he said it. People are giving this kid money. He has reached $150 without thanking a single person, which leads me to believe that he's not telling people that he has reached his goal to get more money. Be warned, this scam is all over Twitter. When I Google searched it, I went about 5 pages, 4 other pictures on Twitter from people's Twitter claiming their cat had cancer. The only difference is they weren't stupid enough to use a retweet bot Twitter to push it out. So be warned, don't give money to these people without researching the facts. If they don't have, like, proof, a cat all over their fucking Twitter, and, like, you don't believe it, don't give them money, just give them the best of wishes, alright? That's fucked up. Who does that? To lie about an animal having cancer? If my dog had cancer, which, Doge heaven and peace, I hope she doesn't ever have to go through that, I would freak out. My tweet would be much more sporadic. It would be a video of I'd put makeup on just to cry it off. I would freak out. We'd freak out. We'd lose it, okay? So the fact that he's using a beloved animal, that's just... Alright, rant done. I'm sorry, guys. That just pissed me the fuck off.